Wonderful! And we can carry on with Skyrim now. Hearthstone is free and inspired by characters from Blizzard games. Oh, I didn't know it was free. So what do? Pay for card packs or something? Oh wow, this is beautiful. I reckon I probably deliberately, well, I would have stopped where I did, partly because, you know, I just wanted to, you know, I'd played enough for that on that day and wanted to stop there. But I've got a feeling I probably stopped right here in order to get an absolutely beautiful screenshot for the next stream. And then here we are starting up partway through a stream, so I don't get the beautiful screenshot. As in, like, for my going live message, is what I mean. Look at this. Isn't it incredible? Hold on. I am actually taking a few screenshots here. And what I might even do is save another one. So that if I ever want, I can always go back to 98 and save 98 and take that screenshot again. Right. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing in Skyrim? I believe the last thing we did was finish the Dawnguard DLC questline. So Serana is still a vampire. Isn't she supposed to be with us? Oh, there she is. Hello, Serana. And she shows no intention of ever not being a vampire. The Dawnguard are still after us, but we are now Lord of the... we have replaced... Have we replaced Lord Harkon or has Serana? I think we did for some weird reason.
Yes.
Zephyr was saying something about vampire blood in the bow.
It sounds like that's the last bit of the prophecy. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor can corrupt the bow.
You're a daughter of Cold Harbor.
So I am. I guess we could use my blood. Do you have any arrows? Elven arrows? I'm not going to just bleed on any old thing.
I'm not going to take your blood right now.
Oh, all right then.
But you sound so taken aback. Like I wasn't suggesting we actually do that. I was just discussing with you that prophecy. You can pay to play. It enables you to collect cards faster, but cards set cycles. Interesting. So basically you get more cards, but it's in a roundabout way. What was I thinking? I mean, maybe we could do some Hearthstone at some point. I hate to say it, this sounds pretty bad, but... Would Lady Ashvale at this point, being as she is a vampire, and now apparently Lady of the Vampires, would she kill the remaining Dawnguard at their base? I think before what had happened to her she would have done, but now she's seen how, like, those poor captives were treated by the vampires, and I'm not sure she wants to... I think she wants the killing to stop and the horrible treatment to stop. But on the other hand, what's she supposed to do if the Dawnguard keep coming after her? It's a problem. Because this has a bearing on whatever we do next. Because one perfectly legitimate option would be for her to go straight for Dawnguard Central, and which I've forgotten the name of, and just take them out. So they'll stop hunting her. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has been attacked since becoming Lady of the Vampires. It's not that she holds any animosity for them, it's just if they are literally going to keep attacking her, what's she supposed to do? Maybe give them one... Well, I was going to say give them one more chance, but... What do you think? Should she attack the Dawn Guard?
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
They have made the Argonian physiology a lot more mammalian. They never used to look like that. So, do we pay the Dawn Guard a visit? I think we do. And I think we'll leave it in their hands. If they're willing to have a conversation with us, then we'll deal with things peacefully. If they attack us, well, what are we supposed to do? Like, if they're going to continuously attack us over and over again, and they aren't even prepared to talk to us, then that wouldn't be leaving us a lot of options. Where's the little point to get to there, though? To get to the Fort Dawn Guard? I don't remember. Okay, we'll just head over to Riften and try to figure it out from there. And where's my horse? Summon... Arvat. Hang on. Oh yeah, I do still have the other one. I was just thinking, where's the dragon? But they are there. Durnavir. Right, off we go then. Let's make our way. Let's try and make our way over to Riften. Seems like a plan, and we're going to pay the Dawn Guard a visit, since they insist on constantly sending people out to kill us. Either they negotiate and leave us alone, or we have to make sure they leave us alone. Frankly, if they could offer a sensible suggestion for ending the vampirism, I think Lady Ashvale might be willing to listen. I don't think Serana would, though. I think she's quite content with her quote-unquote gift. Do you play Hearthstone much, Alexu? Or do you just watch it? Now I think about it, there is one notable thing I didn't mention about Locomotive, and that's that the last sections went by a lot more quickly than the sections leading up to them. Like, I got a whole stream out of parts 1 and 2, and then a whole stream out of parts 3 and 4, but then I think parts 5, 6, and the so-called finale I was able to complete in half a stream. And I would be surprised if the difference was me. What is this animation? This isn't like a horse galloping, it's more like it's, well, prancing, frankly. Is this a reasonable direction? Yeah, that's a reasonable direction. Oh, let me pin that mod list. message. There we go. Oh, upcoming streams, since I may as well mention it. Yes, yes, you found me. Upcoming streams. On Wednesday we should have a collab with the wonderful Avon doing Darksiders Genesis. I've never played a Darksiders game before, but I understand that was a very big, a series that means a lot to Avon themselves. So that'll be interesting. I have to get the PlayStation working for that. I mean, it should still be working. It's just I haven't used it in a while, not since my last collab with Pikachu, I don't think. Then Friday should be more D&D with Cosmic Bonfire, and then after that I assume we'll be doing more Skyrim. You are famished. Oh yeah, I forgot. We nearly ran out of food. I should probably deal with that. Yeah, we are nearly out of food. That's a problem. Are we going near Whiterun? Yes. Yeah, getting to Whiterun is definitely very doable. Okay, we'll do that then. And I'll just pick up some food while we're there. Seems like a good idea. That fort we just went past, that's the one that we've been going past since almost the start of the game, isn't it? I think we went past it the first time when we were heading up to the College of Winterhold for the first time, and I've still not cleared it. It's just every time it seems easier to go past than to actually do anything about it. Right, this should be the direction to Whiterun, I believe. Oh, and there's even a road. Fancy that. Is that Whiterun? I think that might be. I think that might be Dragon Reach that I'm seeing up there. Yeah, I think it is. The other day with YouTube just recommending random videos, well I say random obviously, yeah, it's not random, it's videos it thinks I'd be interested in. I saw a video that I didn't watch that was entitled something like Skyrim should not still be going or something like that. Yeah, basically implying that the well, I assume the implication was that they were baffled at its enduring popularity. I was just thinking, yeah, but that's nothing compared to Morrowind. I mean, how long's Skyrim been out? About 10 years? It would have been slightly more than that, wouldn't it? Might be 15, actually. Yeah, it probably is about 15. It's like, yeah, but Morrowind was still doing well 15 years later, and it's still going. Okay, it's died down a bit. I suppose Oblivion and Skyrim stole some of Morrowind's thunder, but still. Funny, really. If anything, Oblivion's the one that's done, of those three, Oblivion's probably the one that's done least well. But then again, Oblivion got the remaster recently, and so clearly some people are still interested in it. I wasn't trying to imply that no one is, but...
Well met, traveler.
I don't know, I just feel like nowadays I hear Skyrim mentioned the most, then probably Morrowind, then Oblivion, but maybe that says more about my interests than anything else. How do I make vegetable soup? What do I need?
Need something?
I just need to check the recipe so I know what to buy. Vegetable soup.
Yes.
Leek. Leek is what I'm missing. Okay, we'll have to see if we can purchase any leek.
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry?
Do you have leek? Doesn't look like you do, which is a shame. Do you think this is the same menu as the main innkeeper? I'd never thought about this before, but like going back to Morrowind, I remember each NPC is having their own inventory, which then is part of what contributes to the buy menu. Certainly they all have their own unique buy menu, but there's no technical reason why NPCs couldn't share a buy menu.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. Take a look.
I think they do, because I don't see anything here that's giving much food back, much hunger back, I should say. Yeah, I think that is exactly how they did it.
I'm just out and about, love.
What's the fruit seller?
Life's hard enough with all
Yes.
that guard meat.
No, I don't.
Boasting
No.
of their companies. Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun to your table.
Look, I want to barter.
Fresh baked loaves.
Thank you.
A bit of this and a bit of that.
Do you have leek? She doesn't even have leek. That's what I came to talk about. Alright, then I'm just going to have to put up with the food I have on me. May as well do some,
Got something for just about everybody in here.
How did you get over there, Serana and friend?
Don't like those eyes you got. Take a look.
Yes. Let's sell stuff that we don't need. Not going to use that. Unlikely. Honestly, there's a bunch of stuff here which situationally could be really useful, but I still tend to sell the stuff which is only situationally useful. I think it's just a great way to fill your inventory and then never use it, you know? Mostly I'm keeping things that restore health, stamina and magicka, because I will occasionally use those. But aside from that, like cure disease, because if you do get disease, that's useful. Although frankly, now we're a vampire, I'm pretty sure we're immune to disease anyway. And water breathing, because again, that is one of those situational ones where
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
I remembered that time. That is one of those ones where genuinely water breathing could make a big difference. Like, you may have to actually cross... How'd you do that? across a body of water underwater.
Some may call this
Um,
junk. Me, I call them treasures.
And if you just don't have water breathing, then you can't do it. Ah, you had leak. Wonderful. That's what I like to see. You can... What do I want to sell? Maybe if I organise this by weight? Found my supple bow. I'm pretty sure I use that. And the ebony sword. Oh, hang on. Do I still use that? Now I have the Oriel's bow. Presumably I don't. So I may as well sell it. Even though it's been a fantastic bow for a very long time. Although... It has to be said, the Falmer Supple Bow actually does more straight up damage. Like, if you look at the raw damage stat, it's higher. Whereas with Oriel's Bow, do I have to... Yeah, look, it has a enchantment meter, which is going down. Maybe I... That's going to be a difficult one. Do I want to sell my Falmer Supple Bow? Or do I want to... stick with Oriel's bow? Sorry, that's the same thing, isn't it? Or do I... I don't want to sell Oriel's bow. Do I want to have both on me and have a ridiculous amount of extra carry weight? Do I want to sell the Falmer Supple bow? Or not? Do I want to deposit Oriel's bow at my house? I don't know. Wait, I have a circlet of water breathing? That's amazing. Okay, we're definitely keeping that. Initiates Ewer. That's a quest item, isn't it? I probably shouldn't sell that. Even if it would let me. Yeah, you can have that. That's okay. Oh, you don't have any gold left. So there's not much point carrying on talking to you.
Do come back.
Although, now that I think about it, you know what we should do while we're in Whiterun? We should head up to Dragonreach, talk to the wizard there, and see if we can't get a conjure bow spell. Because if I could get a conjure bow spell, I would feel a lot more happy about selling my Falmer bow. Or just depositing it or something.
Cause trouble in Whiterun, and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
Oh. I don't see our friend. Where have you gone?
When the Empire surrendered to the ordinary...
Where do they go? I'm looking for the court sorcerer. Oh, there you are.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Indeed I do. Do you have bound bow? Do you really not? Looks like he doesn't. It's not like conjure bow or something, is it? It doesn't look like he does. Well, that's annoying. That's very annoying.
Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Thank you.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job. The only grown-ups who talk to me are the kind I don't want talking to me.
Why did you follow me out just to tell me that? Okay. Well, anyway. I I really don't like the idea of just having all this carry weight on me. We have a house here. I might just dump my found supple bow here, even though technically it is better than
Do you get to the cloud?
Oriel's bow for just raw damage. When, at least when Oriel's bow's disenchanted. Where's that house? Is this our house? This is it, isn't it?
What do you need, my thing?
No, I want to deposit it. There we go. Oh, did I leave Dawnbreaker here as well? Huh. Where's the ebony sword? There it is. So I've actually made the opposite choice. So funnily enough,
Honor to you.
I've come into possession of 2 weapons which
I work with my mother.
are specifically for fighting undead, notionally, are both enchanted, and for both of which the enchanted damage plus the melee damage is greater than my melee weapon. Sorry, I don't mean melee because it could be ranged. I've a ranged weapon, right, so both in terms of sword and bow, I have 2 choices. In both cases, the choice is, do I take the weapon that has the most raw damage, raw physical damage, or do I take the weapon that has slightly lower raw physical damage, but also has an enchanted effect, which when added on does more damage in total, and they both have a bonus for fighting undead. I got them from completely different places, but that's what I happen to have. And in the case of the... And I think in both cases, the weapon that just does the raw physical damage is heavier. And in the case of the melee weapon, I went with the heavier weapon that just has more raw physical damage over the enchanted one. But with the bow, I've done the opposite. I've gone with the enchanted lighter one with slightly lower physical damage, but with the benefit of the enchantment and the anti-undead effect. Obviously, I made those decisions at different points whilst playing, so it wasn't deliberate or anything. That's just how it's ended up. Hang on, do I still have those Elder Scrolls on me? I'd better not. I do. And it still won't let me drop them. So is that just adding, because they weigh 20 each, is that just adding 60 to my carry capacity for the rest of the game? Because that seems very harsh if true. Or is it other things that are weighing me down? I just always seem to have way more, I always seem to be carrying way more than I expect. Because I feel like I'm packing quite light, but my carry weight seems to disagree. been attacked by the Dawn Guard for a while, have we? Even though I'm planning to pay them a visit right now. I wonder what we should do after this, though. Oh, I'll tell you something we should do. Excuse me. That wasn't very nice. We should, that's just a spider going for a walk. We should head up very far north and hand in that quest to do with the... Hang on, did we even finish that quest? Hang on. No, I still need Wood Elf blood. It's funny, actually, how few Wood Elves we've encountered. There aren't any here, are there? Oh, there's Dawn Guard, so they are still attacking me. That is confirmed. Hold on, then. Is that a Wood Elf? It might be. Where's my ebony sword? There it is.
You won't live to see tomorrow.
No escape. No, I don't think it is. Bright gentleman, it's lovely to see you. How are you today? Getting through, how are you? Yeah, about the same, I'm surviving. Had to do some not too pleasant therapy homework earlier. And have therapy tomorrow.
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. It is a big spider. That's actually... Technically that's a big undead spider. We killed the spider and then Serana brought it back to life. As you do. To fight for us. Trying to think if I can remember any, like, anything you've been up to recently. What have you been streaming, if you don't mind my asking? Oh, did you get the aspect ratio issue fixed? I have not. Which way am I going now? I think I do want to carry on around here. Life has been hectic. Friday and Saturday were more randomised than others. Tonight it's back to Zelda, A Link to the Past. I don't mean to push the issue, but it really shouldn't take long. It's you just need to make sure OBS isn't stretching the window is all. It should just be changing a few settings on OBS and then it just works. Turn here? Is this the way? Maybe if I get a chance to look later I can see what can be done. Yeah, just trying to get my overlay finished. But Saturday stream was amazing. Had 2 raids and one was 44. That blew my mind. Oh goodness! Congratulations! Welcome. Right, we're heading this way, isn't it? Did you discover any more NES games you particularly enjoyed? Or doing the randomized ones? If you don't mind my asking. I really liked Micro Machines and Dragon Warrior 4. Been added to my list to try and focus on later. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Tell me about Micro Machines. If you don't mind my asking. One's piqued my interest. right place. I'm not sure if I am. I don't think I can be. Is it further down? It's a racing game. They were basically mini versions of like Hot Wheels that I played with as a kid. The game was rather fun. Ooh, that is exciting. If you use too much acceleration, would you fly off the track when you hit a turn? You do. Most times it's flying off a table in water. Things like that. I see. That does sound fun. You could wreck into notepads, pencils, etc. What, in the game? They actually implemented all that? I think I see where I went wrong. Yep, it was quite detailed for its age. It sounds it. And Dragon Warrior 4? If I may ask? RPG, kind of like Final Fantasy style game. A JRPG, I see. Did it have a good... Did it seem like it had a good story? I'm so confused. It did. It starts with the children of a village being taken to discover who and why. Interesting. Have they somehow hidden the Dawn Guard cave from me? I'll never find it again. I assume not. I assume I'm just being blind. Ah, that's the bridge. That's the bridge I was looking for. Okay, good. The cave is very close to here. I don't remember exactly, but it's to the left. this it? No. Oh, here it is. We found it. What effects do we have on us? We're hungry. Okay. We should have at least some food on us. That'll do. Have you discovered any streamers you particularly like? Through raids and what have you? If you don't mind my asking. Sorry, I missed that. What was the question? I was just asking, like, you've been raided a few times now. Have you discovered any streamers you like through that? And have you joined any communities? Or just in general, maybe people turning up in chat and then you've watched some of their streams and thought, do you know what, I quite like this. This is suspiciously empty. There we go.
I won't beg for protection, but I'm not even sure that would work with this ease rat.
I worry it'll never be safe to go home.
It looks like this is as close as we're going to get being safe from the vampires. Someone do something!
Out of here. Where'd you come from?
What happened to Serrano anyway? Is she with us? I have a couple. One guy named Scotty does retro speedruns, another guy named Joe who's supported me since the beginning. Do you want to drop their full Twitch handles in chat and I can give them a shout out? Sorry if I'm just being a bother. No, we shouldn't be sneaking around. We don't attack anyone who's not actually hostile to us.
Where'd you come from?
What was that?
Quite an awful business this really, but what am I supposed to do? They keep sending people to kill me. Someone's near here, I heard them cough. Oh, dog. No good boys. Oh, they killed me. Oh, that's not ideal. Oh, thank you. Let me get those shout-outs sorted. Oh no, that's absolutely fine. Oh, they play Apex Legends, do they? Haven't played that in a long time. And never on stream. That wasn't very good. Here's the truth of the matter.
Where'd you...
And the second shout out. There we go. Scott is the one that's been supporting Brandman since the beginning.
Who's there?
Oh, two of them. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, they killed me. I'm gonna look for a bit. Oh, sorry. Gonna look for a bit. Gonna grab dinner. Thanks for the shout-outs. Then back shortly. Oh, no worries at all. And I hope you have a wonderful dinner. Do you mind if I ask what's for dinner? You don't have to answer if you'd rather not. Oh dear. That is around. Oh my goodness, you dropped Serana. You've got some sort of anti-undead aura, I think. Darn! That was close. Oh, we've leveled. He's not going down. I don't know what to do with him if he won't stay down. Oh, he's back on full health, is he? That seems wrong. Well, at least that anti-undead effect is gone. I know what to do here. At least I think I do. Isn't quite what I intended, but good enough. Right, where's the charm effect? Oh, is that not how it works? Maybe I have to be in my other form to do the charm ability? I should have some sort of charm spell. Vampire Seduction, that's the one. This run is too powerful for Vampire Seduction.
Where'd you come from?
This is getting tiresome. I guess he is... I guess he won't die. Not sure what to suggest about that. Kinda silly, isn't it? This is where where the whole like game design idea of having essential NPCs falls down. This is just a silly situation. Oh well, let's leave. So annoying. It is just bad game design, frankly. We absolutely should have been able to kill him at this point in the story, and it should have stopped the attacks on us, or at the very least, it should have triggered something. Stopping the attacks on us would make the most sense, but if they weren't going to do that, then it should have at least, you know, meant that it triggered some sort of other story related to like somebody else taking over the Dawn Guard or something, which would have been more work for the developers. But as it is, it's silly. Like, someone keeps sending assassins out to kill us, we try to attack them. Oh no, they're an essential NPC, you're not allowed to do that. Kinda silly. Oh well. Nothing I can do, that's the way that is written. I wonder if there have been any Skyrim overhauls that have done a good job of removing essential NPCs and adding additional scripts and quests that address this issue. Anyway, as I say, we need, how am I going to get Wood Elf blood? That's the only thing I still need. For that other quest that I want to hand in now. A vampire and a vampire hunter fighting just as we leave Dawn Guard HQ. I could attack that fort that I've not attacked before. If we head back to Whiterun, because we were going to go to the north, weren't we, to hand in that quest. If instead I go up to Whiterun and we attack that fort, there's a possibility we'll find a Wood Elf there. This is the funny thing, I hadn't really thought about it before, but you know what? I think we've seen barely any Wood Elves at any Bosma this playthrough. Like, I just don't think they've been here. So where am I going? To Whiterun. Part of the reason why I'm attacking the particular fort I'm talking about, though, is because we often go through that way, and every time I just run past that fort without killing them. So, and every time I say, oh, I should deal with them sooner or later. So it's sort of a two birds, one stone type situation where it's like, well, I probably should clear that fort anyway. And you never know. We might get a random wood elf spawn in. This is the wrong way. So next, why are there a bunch of zombies all of a sudden? Next stop, Whiterun. We could look at the main quest after that. Actually, do you know what? Maybe that is what we do. If I can't hand in that particular quest until, which one is it? It's the discerning the transmundane. If I can't hand in that quest until I've got some wood elf blood, why don't I carry on with the main quest? I mean, I must say the role playing's kind of falling aside at this point a bit. Sleeping Giant in Riverwood. Okay, yeah, that's actually really close to Whiterun. That does kind of work out. Okay. Where precisely was Riverwood? It's here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that works. I might actually leave the marker near Whiterun thinking about it. Just because I need to go round. I need to like make sure I navigate round some difficult terrain. So, but the putting the marker next to Riverwood would have me like going straight through the difficult terrain, if that makes sense. So it makes more. The route I'd have to take would be to head in the direction of Whiterun and then change for Riverwood anyway. So that's may as well be how I handle the marker as well. You are hungry. Yeah, I think we do want to go down this way.
Never should have come here.
Oh, dearie me.
I'm gonna put you down.
Oh my goodness. They're very angry about that lone wolf. A lone wolf would never be that brave in the wild, I don't think. I'm still dubious whether a pack of wolves would even go after someone on horseback moving. Like, I just find it so hard to believe that, because wolves, I mean, they're a wild wolf is big, but they're not as big as a horse. But even if a pack, and horses are quick as well. But even if they would, surely a lone wolf wouldn't. Why would they ever be that brave? Shoo! Shoo Yogi. Well, we're heading the right way. Oh, blimey. An 8-legged friend on his way. And another one. So yeah, I say we continue the main quest, not because it really makes much sense for Lady Ashvale of Whiterun to do that at this point, but more just because it gives us something to do. And I think this is obviously my first playthrough of this game. I think at a minimum we'd probably want to do the main quest and the 2 DLCs. We've done 1 DLC already. The Dawn Guard one. I don't know where the other DLC is going to be. I know it's supposed to take us through Solstheim. For those that aren't aware, I played a lot of Morrowind when I was younger, but I'm new to Skyrim. So I'm very aware of Solstheim because that was also introduced in one of the Morrowind DLCs. So I have actually been to Solstheim before, just in a different game. That's also why I took notice when that particular Skyrim DLC was, but of course we called them expansions back then, back in the Morrowind days. I took notice when that particular Skyrim DLC took place in Solstheim, but I don't know how to get there, and I do wonder if they're like delivering the blood to help out that Daedric prince. What was his name? I'm trying to remember his name now. I'm talking about the balance. No, I'm talking about the Discerning Transmundane questline with Septimus Cygnus. Yeah. I've just realised something. It's just clicked. You know how I've been saying for a while now how I have found that the Skyrim quests seem to be too railroady and they don't provide you with enough choice, and that you there are very often the things that they even ask you to do aren't even the most obvious thing that you would do, if that makes sense. Like, they railroad you into completing a quest in exactly one way. They don't provide you with options, and very often the thing that you're asked to do just doesn't, like, it's not what a real person would do in that situation. Well, I've said about all that before. Incidentally, that's not to say that I'm not enjoying Skyrim, but you know, yeah, we can still evaluate the strengths and weaknesses of the game. Well, I felt like for a while now that my whole roleplay with Lady Ashvale of Whiterun has sort of... I mean, I'm still trying to do it to a degree, but it feels hindered, it feels hampered, it feels like it's a bit diluted. I think part of that is because I'm not being given these choices. Like, I can't choose to do things in a particular way because I want to. It's like for any given quest line, the devs have already decided how they think you should do it, and as a result, it implies a certain personality. The thing to make this a little more concrete, after. So when we began, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. What is my character's first name? It's Valera, isn't it? When we first began this, Valera Ashvale would probably be considered chaotic neutral in like D&D alignment terms. They weren't the they weren't quite a bad person exactly, but they could certainly be rather selfish. and that was just the character I designed. And then, like, with everything that happened in the Dawn Guard DLC, I was actually thinking, well, they may have become good chaotic after all that. Sorry, chaotic good, I suppose I mean. You know, because of the terrible things they've seen, that could have been a sufficiently significant event in their life, and being turned into a vampire as well, that, you know, it could really have caused a change of heart, a real change of character. And yet, I feel like the pre-designed quests in this game aren't supporting that. Like, I was just thinking about how I was thinking about some of the quests that are coming up, and like the one with it's already been implied to us that we're going to have to kill Septimus Signus when we spoke to the Daedra Lord, whose name I really should remember, but I can't. It's something Mora, isn't it? I should remember, because they are one of the Daedra Lord that goes way, way, way back to at least Daggerfall. But for some reason the name's escaping me right now. But yeah, and I was thinking, well, to do that, to kill an innocent person just to gain more knowledge, that's what Valera would have done quite happily at the beginning of the game, just out of the tutorial, but probably not now. But will the game really give me a meaningful choice? I don't know. We'll have to see. And a bit similarly with the whole, like, re-pursuing the main quest now, which is what I intend to do. It's like, I don't think it really makes sense for this character, but unless I stop playing altogether, and, oh dear. Unless I stop playing altogether and just make a new character, then I don't have much choice. Like, I don't get much control over how I pursue the main quest, if you see what I mean. Anyway, I'm back, Rob. I sent you a message. Okay, read when you can. It's not urgent. Thank you very much. I'll have a look later. I appreciate that though, Rowdy. Very kind of you. To be perfectly honest, although I love Morrowind, I don't remember if it's much better. I think it was slightly better in Morrowind, because they hadn't I don't think they were quite as railroady. Certainly I remember, without spoiling anything, I do remember that there was like a backdoor way to do the main quest. Meaning you didn't have to follow the quest line if you didn't want to. If you were playing the game for the first time and didn't know how a bunch of things worked, it would have been difficult to figure out all the things you needed to do to complete the main quest without following the actual quest line that was set out for you. But not impossible. You know, if you were really paying attention to the world, I think you could have... because if I recall correctly, in Morrowind, quite a lot of the really important stuff was, like, in books. If you were paying attention to everything, found the right books, you probably could have figured a lot of it out, and possibly could have completed the main quest without the back doorway. But certainly, if you're playing a second playthrough of Morrowind, and you are happy to use meta knowledge, yeah, that's not hard. Like, it would have been easy. It's easy to do the main quest another way. Thing is, as far as I recall, that was like the big the only alternate path you had. I don't think they had lots of different ways to do the main quest. I think it's either you follow the main quest line or you figure out the other way to do it. And there was like no other way that I'm aware of. But even then, at least they provided you with a second way to do it. And the other thing is, I'm pretty sure that the Morrowind main quest was kind of well written in terms of being morally neutral. It didn't cast you as a good character or a bad character. You largely would have had to have just done what they wanted regardless. Like, as in what I mean is almost any person in that position would have likely gone along with it. It was just in your interests, regardless of your character's morality. Right, I need to pay attention here because somebody... It was the Sleeping Giant Inn I was asked to attend, wasn't it? Right, we're going to try and surprise this individual in their room. I'm playing... Oh, hang on. Well, I've been seen immediately. I'm playing E33 off stream because Fesma is doing a collab with Alan Wake for the next couple of weeks. Does that particularly put you off? Are you not a fan of Alan Wake? I don't know anything about Alan Wake, to be clear. Like, I recognise the name, and that is it.
No time for chatting.
No, wait, I think I do know more. Wasn't there an Alan Wake video game that came out recently that was a sequel to a much older game?
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
That is the extent of my knowledge. So just for a quick recap of like the main quest, we were asked to fetch the horn of Jurgen Windcaller by the... What do they call them? The Greybeards, that was it. Who are masters of the Thuum, the voice. They have such powerful voices that they can like... Effectively, they're magical. Like, they can shape reality through the use of their voice. But when we made our way all the way to the bottom of the tomb, the horn was gone, and there was just a note saying, "Oh, hey, I snatched it. You want to see it? Come meet me in this inn." And I did what I think is the sensible thing, which is I went back to the Greybeards, and I said, to say to them, "Look, I went for the horn, but this person who I don't know who they are has asked me to meet in a place I have never been. What should I do?" And this was the Greybeard's response. Yeah, that's right. The devs didn't think of that. There was like there was nothing. I couldn't even raise the issue with them, which is exactly the point I was making a while ago about how the games don't support. Skyrim doesn't. Sometimes the path Skyrim railroads you down doesn't even make sense. Like, surely if someone sent you to go get something, and when you went to pick it up, you were just given a note telling you to go to some random place to meet someone you've never met in a place you've never been, surely you would go back to the people that asked you to pick the thing up and say, "Look, there's something going on here. What do you want me to do?" And at the very least, you know where I've gone. But nope, devs didn't think of that. Anyway, so we're here now at the location where we're supposed to meet the person, and we don't know who that person is, or how they managed to even get the horn. I believe the implication was there was something very special about them. They had something that made them very different to an ordinary person, some sort of ability or something that meant they were able to do it, when usually it would only be the Dragonborn that should have been able to. Yes, there are parts 1 and 2 of Alan Wake, also DLC.
You're that visitor been poking around.
I've never played it. People have been playing it because of the collab starting soon. I see. So why are you avoiding Phasmo?
No time for chatting.
If you don't mind my asking. I mean, there is a courier here. It could be them. But I just sort of doubt it. Because every time I go near them, they say, "Hey, there are deliveries to be made." Which doesn't really figure with, "Hey, I took the magical horn you were seeking." Then again, they don't know that I'm the Dragonborn, I suppose.
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
Well, if you're the innkeeper, it's probably not you. It's probably not you.
No time for chatting.
Would it have to be the courier? I mean, we've never seen a courier in an inn before, so far as I recall. And also, they're not going anywhere. It doesn't seem like this is some sort of, like, random event. Like, once in a blue moon, you'll go into an inn and you'll actually see a courier go in for a meal and a beer or something. That doesn't seem like it. So I'm inclined to think this courier is probably who we're looking for.
Important deliveries to make.
I've been hooked on Expedition 33. I get more views of it. I suppose because it's a story and it looks purdy.
Important deliveries to make.
No, it's not you.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine. All right then.
Alright, what does it actually say? Does it say I need to rent a room? I'm not against renting a room, because... Oh my goodness, I can't speak. I'm not against renting a room, because if we do, then I can level, but... Yeah, I wanted to meet them. I wanted to surprise them by turning up while they were in bed and being like, hey, what's up? Where's the horn? But I suppose the game's already scripted that it has to be the other way around. Probably. I probably go to sleep in the inn and then they turn up looking over me. And there's probably nothing I can do about it because that's what the devs decided. Would be my guess.
You like skeever liver?
I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers.
There's an attic room, is there? How do I get there?
Deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Food's hot. Never said it. Let's sate that appetite.
Yes, please. What food do you have that's actually recovers a decent amount of hunger? Do you have any leeks? You don't. Is there somewhere I can cook? I do notice that RPG players have more viewers. Again, I think it's because they're a story and they look delightful.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Interesting. Embry, you weren't here before. Or were you? And I just didn't notice. I don't think I've noticed much. Honestly, I think if anything, my viewership's gone down since I've been playing Skyrim. Feed? Talk to Embry.
You're kind of fuzzy. What's wrong with you? Need something?
Do you need something?
Oh my goodness.
What do you want?
I want to find out if you're the one that took the horn.
What are you staring at?
Alright, fine. There's another way we could do this. Do you have the horn on you? No. Alright, you're probably not the one I'm looking for then. Fair enough. Souls games get lots of viewers. I like to look at Souls, but we both know I had a bad introduction to them. This is true.
No time for chatting.
Yeah, I think I had more viewers when I was playing Dark Souls, but I don't think I did with Eliza P.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Ow. Oh, it's day already. I've missed the opportunity to surprise someone at night, it would seem.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything.
Alright, I'll grab an attic room.
I'm the innkeeper. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Was I asked to, like, sleep in the attic room? I wonder. Because why else would that have been an option? One on the left. Ah, I did it again. More than the other games she is... Hang on. Tato told me that Pico had many viewers today doing the tutorial for E33. More than the other games she's played, even Liza P. I'm more than sure my viewers like watching me die a lot. Alright, we're probably going to get surprised here, but what can you do? We've staked this place out as best we can, and nothing's happened. At least we can level. I think I'll increase enchanting. Why is it not letting me? Oh, because I don't have enough base level. Okay. Sneak. Can I do anything with sneak? Oh, look at that light armor. Light armor might not be a bad idea then. That does actually look pretty good. Matching set also looks pretty good, but we can't quite get it. Alright, I'm reasonably happy with that. I'm also unsure what in E33 would be triggering for you due to your mentioning it earlier. I was told there was something right at the very beginning.
I don't owe you money, do I?
What can I do for you? Yes?
But to be honest, we've been talking around this for so long now that I wonder if I mean, I'm sure I wouldn't find it really enjoyable, but I wonder if at this point so much has been said about it that it just wouldn't hit me hard. Because usually it's things I'm not expecting that trigger me the most. Like, often it's not the most... Often the things that trigger me the most hard aren't necessarily the things that are most... directly... that most directly resemble the traumatic events, but when it's unexpected, when it just suddenly comes out of the blue, that's usually what triggers me hard.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine. You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
I know what your trauma is. I do not believe the game would trick you. Okay.
Need something?
Well, thank you for telling me. As I say, I do own Expedition 33, and I even installed it the other day. We were going to start it, and I was persuaded not to at the last minute. When I say persuaded not to, like, the individual was clearly looking after my best interest. They genuinely thought I would be triggered, and when they described what it was, that did sound somewhat triggering, so... You've been hesitant, I heard you. I'm not deaf, sir.
Need a room? I'm just a cook, lass.
Yes?
Am I... They did say the sleeping giant, didn't they? Yeah. They didn't go into that much detail.
What can I do for you?
But maybe I just bite the bullet and
Oh,
put up with maybe being lightly triggered and just play the game. That might be the most sensible thing to do.
Drink. I ain't looking to make friends. All right then.
Apparently there's like a 20-minute section where you're trying to do something which might bring up unpleasant memories for me.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Oh, did you need something? What can I do for you?
This is just bugged.
Need a room? Talk to Delphine. All right then.
To be clear, I was asked to meet someone here and no one has turned up. It could be a time of day thing.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him. I'd better get going.
Oh, I cannot speak on that. When cutscenes occurred, I would step away and do something else while my viewers watched.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
I may have to look this up. I'm gonna ask Frosty. Frosty. What's the name of the quest? I'm on the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller quest at the Sleeping Giant, and nobody seems to be here to meet me. What am I supposed to do here? I've read the note asking me to meet someone here.
Yes?
A common point of confusion. The individual you seek Delphine is the innkeeper.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Speak the first
I'm the
progress the
innkeeper.
quest. I'd
It's
like
my
to rent a
business.
room.
Are you joking? You just rented a room from me. Are you joking? You just rented a room from me.
I don't think that's right. Is that your companion, Spider? They're apparently an demented elytra nymph. But they are my friend. Delphine only wants to rent me a room. There is no quest-related dialogue. That is neat. I told Tate I'll be doing Expedition 33 off stream because of the events in Phasmo. Oh, I see. So you're saying you're doing more Phasmo, not you're avoiding Phasmo. I misunderstood. I apologise.
Yes?
You must first rent a room, then she will speak with you about the quest. I have done so. I even slept there for 4 hours. I can't tell if Frosty's is making this up or not. Yes, the event starts tomorrow. So with events, they go on for 2-ish weeks. I see. Definitely will not immediately offer quest dialogue. Instead, you must allow a short period to pass whilst you are alone in the inn. She will then approach you herself to initiate the next stage of the quest. Please be patient. Is that what you're trying to do now?
We don't get a lot of travelers here in Riverwood.
Okay. I think she is.
You're the dragon
There we go.
I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
Okay. I wonder if the original note said something about rent the room in the attic, and it was me saying to her I'd like the room in the attic, and she says, oh, we don't have a room in an attic, which was like the giveaway.
Close the door.
I have. Oh my goodness. Sorry, that was my elytra nymph. Yeah, you've progressed. I have. And Frosty did actually give good advice. What's the book? The Book of the Dragonborn.
I seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
Let me research the 33 cutscenes and see if it will be triggering. Is that okay? You're welcome to. They didn't specifically say it was in a cutscene though. I haven't read your message on Discord, but why don't I just reply with the thing I was specifically told? You're the one who took the horn? Sorry, I'm supposed to be meeting someone here. The Greybeards are right, I am the Dragonborn.
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
Wait, are you a Bosma? I think you might be. I was expecting someone taller. Here I am, what do you want? It is in the beginning. I won't need to research for long.
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Oh look, there's the Skyrim logo on the Dragonborn book. Go on, I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you
Hey,
might
Avon.
be Dragonborn.
Yeah, I
I'm
decided
part of
to
a group that's
restart
been
this.
looking for you. Well, someone like you for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Here we go. What's this gonna be? Go off and kill some people, fetch an item. Finish the other game? Yes, indeed. It was a good game, I enjoyed it. What was I thinking? Yeah, what was the name of the Daedra Prince of Knowledge? I really, really should remember, but for some reason my brain isn't working today. How do I know I can trust you?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
You didn't give me much choice. Glancing at my phone quick earlier and saw you had Arvak. I do! Yep, we finished that quest line now. I went to because so I defeated Lord Harkon, and the Dawn Guard was still sending people out to kill me. So I went to, what do they call it? Dawn Guard Keep or whatever it's called. And I attacked everyone there who attacked me. Because, I mean, basically, I would have gone for a diplomatic solution. I would have been quite happy to talk it through with them. But since they just attacked me on sight, I had to defend myself. So I killed everyone I encountered there.
I shouldn't let you walk out of here knowing what you know.
But for... what's his name? Istan, I think his name was. Who would not die. Nothing I did would work.
Its limits.
So clearly he's been marked as essential.
You know where to find me when you... I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like
Which was
you
very
for a
disappointing.
long time. If you really are Dragonborn.
Hermaeus Mora, thank you. How are you?
Before I tell you any more,
bit tired. Sister and I just
need
did
to
an
make
hour
sure
of
I can
chores.
trust you.
Oh, Avon. Do I want to fiddle with Expedition 33 some more? I do apologise for that. I've been taking care of my mother today. She is sicky. Aww. You should rest if you're tired. My dog is taking care of that for the both of us. Why did you take the horn from Ustengrav? Removing the Dawn Guard requires a specific quest because his run is essential.
I knew the Greybeards
but I
would
can
send
do
you
it.
there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
Why are you looking for the Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it?
Interesting.
Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Yes, that's how I first learned I was Dragonborn. I absorbed some kind of power from the dragons, that's all I can say. That's none of your business. Remove... Oh, I should probably make some more pork chops. Right, Rob? It did sound nice. If it's not too much trouble, next time you do a nice meal like that, consider taking some pictures and uploading them. Of course, you don't have to if it's too much trouble.
This is no time to play the reluctant hero. You either are or aren't Dragonborn.
Yeah, but how would I
I'll
know?
see for myself soon enough.
You said... Oh, why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't. You're the
Oh, we've already
only
had
one
this
that can
dialogue.
kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul.
You said the Felmar are after you?
Yes. We're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are
You can't be
correct,
that
they
old, 'cause
might
they
have
haven't
something
existed
to do
that
with the
long.
dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn.
So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Oh, this is an interesting twist. Do you know how crazy this sounds? I don't think that actually sounds crazy, given what we already know. That actually explains a lot. What makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are.
Remember what happened
I
with
visited their ancient burial grounds
Durnavir?
and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
I see. How did you figure all this out?
You should know. You got the map for me. The Dragonstone you got for Farengar, remember?
No. Right, you're at Dragon's Reach when I gave it to him. Were you?
So you were paying attention. I arranged to have Farengar recover the Dragonstone for me. It's what I do. I make things happen from behind the scenes. After all, here you are.
I don't remember this, but okay, that was a while ago. The Dragonstone was some kind of map?
Yes. A map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, starting in the Gerals near Riften. The one near Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds.
Okay. So where are we headed?
Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Sounds good to me. Let's go kill a dragon.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
Yep, just let me quickly look at this map. Okay. So we're going... where are we going? Kynesgrove. Why are you not letting me select this? There we go. We're going here. Sounds good. Okay. I'll let you get changed. Either Garan Marathi or Fura Bloodmouth, both in Castle Volker, will give you the quest to get rid of the Dawn Guard. I might already have it. Is it this... where is it? The Hunt. This one. Kill Travelling Merchant. Oh, sent me to Kynesgrove. Okay, that is a tremendous and serendipitous coincidence. Alrighty then. Gareth in particular might have additional quests for you because if I recall correctly it was Harkon's right-hand man and has taken up most of the day-to-day management of Castle Volkihar. Also, if Harkon dead, you can bring Saranda's mum back from the Solkan. Oh, I can do that. I did wonder about that. Kynesgrove is south of Windhelm.
Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove.
That's not it, but that's hilarious. Aww. Let's go then.
Need something?
Arvak. Come back to me. Did you bring your horses? I brought mine. Off we go then. How am I going to discreetly dispatch someone if I have 3 loud people following... What was that going through the sky? If I have 3 loud people following behind me. Alright, gonna go chill with my sis. Have an excellent day and I'll probably message you over Discord later. Okie dokie! You have a wonderful day, Avon. Thank you for stopping by, I do appreciate it. Ooh, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Am I going the right way? I think I probably might be. I might be. Yeah, it's been lovely to have you join us, Avon. Yeah, it was chilly here. Are they gonna attack me? No. Yes.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Nice colours, isn't it? I tell you what, if you only look at the background, not the foreground, there's actually some quite Doom-like colours. Like some of the hellscapes you could see through the windows would have those sort of orangey skies and the very unsaturated other colours. I think the lighting's gone now. It's gotten late enough that I think the sky's changed a bit. That was very beautiful in a bleak-like way for a moment there. I don't remember crossing a river when we've gone this way in the past, but this seems to be the right direction, so far as I can tell. I need to be careful here. I do not want to get hit by that club, if I can at all avoid it. This looks navigable, but I'm going to have to be very careful. Oh, I seem to have found a very fast way down. How close am I to my destination? Oh, is that it? No, it's not. No, over there is. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, we've been here before. Look at that big moon. Some sort of ruin there. I wonder if Kynesgrove... Is that the dragon? Presumably so. Yeah. So it seems the dragon's already here. Is that Kynesgrove? Is that where I am? Looks like it.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
A dragon is attacking Kynesgrove? Where's this dragon?
It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon burial mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Sounds good to me. Where am I going? North? Good question. I should have paid more attention to where I thought I saw the dragon. It said up, and this appears to be up. This way? Yay! We worked it out. That's a fine noise. That's just a horse despawning. Why don't I summon Durnavir?
Salakunir, Zil Grotova Ursa.
Let's get indoors.
You give me freedom from the enslavement, you bastard.
Now that's interesting. Is flesh going to appear on it now?
All the Winturi, Oantid Vogri has Rixage Kuzik.
Yep. You can stop that now. I guess I'm just... Oh my goodness, I'm nearly dead. I did not appreciate how thoroughly I had just been roasted. Although to be fair, that dragon is not having a great time of it, it has to be said. And where's summon Conjure Flame after a notch? You're cooking again. Wonderful news, but assuming you're happy about it. That's what I'm looking for.
I am Salopnir. Hear my voice and despair.
They were considerably outnumbered and outmatched. That doesn't, I don't think that went well for them at all. Were they buried with all that gold?
So you really
Well,
are...
it is filling. Plus, I love popsicles. Any chance of some pictures? Maybe you've already taken them and posted them. I wouldn't know. If not, that's fine. Right, I should probably be having a word with
You really
you.
are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
What is your national insurance number? What do you know about the dragons coming back? Avon, I was telling someone about streamers who play RPGs. I did not mention you.
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
I've seen that dragon before. The one that got away.
Really? Where?
It was the one that attacked Helgen when Ulfric escaped from the Imperials. Did you mention me?
Interesting.
Says Tato.
Same dragon. Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
Did somebody just bring back one dragon from the dead who they had reason to believe would be able to resurrect the others? Who are you and what do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades.
Oh, blimey.
A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
What's our next move?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Remind me, who are the Falmer? We are from the Somerset Isles. We know who they are. What makes you think the Thalmor are bringing dragons back?
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else.
Okay, that seems
the
a bit
Empire had captured Ulfric.
tenuous.
The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
So we need to find out what the Thalmor know about dragons. Any ideas?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim.
I feel like the Thalmor may have had a hand in
Tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few
pushing Lady Ashvale out of the Somerset Isles, so she's probably more than happy to pay them a visit. So how do we get into the Thalmor embassy?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Eye on the sky, understood. Well, I have a little bit of business still in Kynesgrove. Let me check that other quest quickly. Kill travelling merchant. Alright. I'll see what can be arranged. Kind of a shame that dragon attack didn't do the work for me, but I suppose we did attack them quite quickly. Travelling merchant. I'm hoping it will say travelling merchant, because if it doesn't,
don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
Goodness me, Rowdy isn't even responding to you, Tato. Where's this travelling merchant I was told about? Are you in here alone? Because that'd be real convenient. Doesn't look like it. Pikachu!
My pa runs this town, and you're going to be in big trouble if you mess
We're
with me.
blessed with Piku. How are you, Pikachu? Tate was telling me... No, was it Tate? No, it was Rowdy. Rowdy was telling me how well your stream went today.
Welcome to Kynesgrove. If you want to do if it's malachite you're after, you've come to the right place. I'll pay for any you dig up out of Steam Scorch Mine.
He is mentioning you, Tato?
Need something?
I'm probably only gonna get one shot at this.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Completed optional, make it a discreet kill. I probably should check I didn't leave any... Yeah, none of my arrows are left on there, good. Because that would have been unfortunate. Routes? Probably in adoration. Purely in hate. How did you get on with Expedition then, Pikachu? If you don't mind my asking. Hatred that you weren't in her presence. Yeah. That could have gone very differently. I played about 10 minutes out of all of the cutscenes. Oh, really? If that's true, I'm surprised Tato's such a fan, because, of course, his big complaint about the new God of War series is that it's more of a film than a game, isn't it?
What do you need, Dragonborn?
I wasn't expecting to actually bump into her on the road again. I know she said, if you get there before me, wait for me to get back. But I wasn't actually expecting to overtake her. I guess we managed that on account of... Actually, where is she? Why don't I just follow her back? She probably knows the route better than I do. I guess that shortcut we took probably helped a bit.
What is it?
No, don't stop. Keep going. I'm just following you. Like, because we're going to the exact same place, I mean. Like, you invited me back to your inn so that we could have a conversation. And since I've got nothing else to do right now, it makes most sense that I follow you back. E33 still separates cutscenes from gameplay. I see, so it's not just the amount of cutscenes in the new God of War games. There she is. It's the fact that they mix them with gameplay, is it? And maybe they're unskippable? I don't know. Pika and Tato. I bet you can skip them. But I didn't try. I skipped both the games. Do you know what? I'm not sure I do want to follow her all the way back. I can probably find my way from here. Probably. I hope the remakes will be good. Hi, Rowdy! Are they making remakes of the God of War games? Yes, I said Elmag, Tato, Art Dad, Pikachu, and Jake Shuffle all play RPGs. Apologies. I was tending to my dinner and stuff. Toto, I call you my Lord and Saviour guidance in Expedition 33. Hang on, this does not look the right way. Oh, that will be the right way. I would have thought. Does this look right? Not really. I think it is. I think it's taking us what looks like in the wrong direction because the ground elevates very quickly and I think we end up taking a windy path. But then we straighten up. Yeah, that looks like it.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
I'm pretty sure that is not the way to Solitude, my friend. You need to head north. Build my shrines and spread my word. Told you it was adoration, be right back. Which I did fling my pork shop onto the window sill. It's always an adoration with you guys. No, Tato, I have to grab churches, right? See, I was paying attention when you guys were playing. You, not your. I imagine that the devs brought you back to Riverwood, even though there's no particular reason it should be Riverwood, for reasons of nostalgia. Well, not quite nostalgia, but you know. Send to the main question just a small number of places that you return to every now and again. Because Riverwood just happens to be the nearest town you can get to after the tutorial, so it's going to be the first place most people went to, but that has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that this individual was based in Riverwood. No reason they needed to have been. I do not comprehend the grabbing churches part, though. Oh, that's something you said, isn't it? I gotta leave. Played some Valorant earlier. I lost a third of my brain physically. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for coming, Tato. I do appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Your presence is, never expected, but always appreciated.
We own the night.
More Dawn Guard hunting vampire fledglings. Or was it the other way around? To be honest, I didn't check. I've never played Valorant. I recognise the name, but I don't know much about it. Therapy tomorrow. Just thinking through what I've got ahead of me and what I've got to prepare. I've got to email my therapist some stuff soon. And then bed and then therapy not long afterwards. Is this the right way? Probably. Maybe. Yep, this is the right way. Oh, what a sweet rabbit. And we're back.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Wait, how did... There's no way. We overtook you and we were on horseback, and I'm pretty certain we took the shortest path that existed. There is no way you should have got here before us unless you had some sort of teleportation magic that we don't.
I figured out.
Wait, you left that open the whole time since you left? That didn't take long.
I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them.
Okay. That was interesting. So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor.
I think that's definitely up Lady Ashvale's street.
Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf.
Wood Elf, eh?
At the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in solitude.
If the Wood Elves have a great reason to hate the Thalmor, why are the Thalmor employing them?
Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Who's this contact of yours? You're sure I can trust him? How am I going to get into the party? Once I'm inside the embassy, then what? I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Malborn. Okay. How am I getting into this?
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
Oh, I think we probably know exactly how to do that. May not enjoy it. Oh my goodness.
What? Something you're still confused about?
Oh well. What was I thinking? Let's save here. I hope you'll forgive me, but I probably better wrap up. So, thank you for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be streaming again on Wednesday. That should be a collaboration with Avon the Raven, playing Darksiders Genesis. Don't know if we'll do anything after Darksiders. I don't know how long we'll be streaming for, but that's coming up. And then on Friday, we've got more Cosmic Bonfire D&D. That's the plan. Presumably followed by more Skyrim. And then Monday I tentatively put Skyrim, but I haven't really thought through. I mean, it's only Monday this week. I haven't really thought through next week very much. Obviously, I finished my puzzle adventure game. Oh, hang on. Wednesday next week is... I've put I don't know, but I suppose that would be more Darksiders with Avon. Of course it would. I'm being dumb. But I don't know. If I start Expedition 33, maybe I'd do that on Monday instead of Skyrim. Anyway, you get the idea. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that's when I stream. The time will vary a bit. If I'm doing stuff with Avon, I think it's going to be slightly earlier in the day. No Saturday stream with Manipulate Everything, sadly. Unfortunately, she's not available for the next 2 weeks, which is a shame, but that's the way it is. Thanks for the stream. Well, thanks for the stream. You're very welcome. I hope you enjoyed it. I should probably find somebody to raid. Who do we want to raid? Let's raid Karato. Why not? But thank you for joining me, everyone. Thank you to everyone that kept me company in chat, and thank you to everybody that lurked. You're the reason that I do this, and I appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everyone.